It's exciting. This is our first real season of Division One athletics, and to be front and center for our team, I think, is pretty exciting and historical, whatever you want to say about it. But I think it brings a whole lot of difference and change to their attitudes, our motivation. We actually have that opportunity this year to play for postseason competition, and we haven't had that in the past. We haven't had that for 5 years now. So I think it just changes our whole way, and it's just not going to happen tomorrow. This has been going on with these guys. They've known this for quite a while, obviously, and they've been building to this point, and even last season, knowing that this year would be the year that we actually have that opportunity, I think has been motivation for our team. And I really think that they put in a lot of hard work and effort to get to this point. So always the beginning of the season, it's exciting, and it's always like refreshing, and we all get there and we want to get started and get it going. But I think especially this year, just because of being truly Division One and having the opportunity to compete in postseason. And I think it's motivated our players, and I think it's going to really change how we are. So even last season, when we were going into the final weekend of the conference season, and we had an opportunity to get ourselves at number 1 or 2 or 3 in the conference, it's still hard motivating, because we know that doesn't matter, where it's going to matter this year. So I think it's all changed.
I think in years past, we've needed something to motivate us, but this year we're self-motivated. We're pushing each other through it, and we don't need any outside things coming in and trying to get us to motivate to win this thing. I think we're doing it all on our own, and I think that's important, to be self-sufficient, really.
When I first came in, and I was even committing as a junior in high school, we were told, hey, we're transitioning. Do you want a red shirt so you can have 2 years of competition eligibility, or do you want to just wait it out for your senior year? So it's something that's been on our minds since some of us junior year of high school, and it's all worked up to this. So last season we were focused on getting to that point where this season we would be ready for it, and we're trying to put ourselves in that situation where, yes, this is conference. If we were to win this next year, then we would be advancing, so let's win it now so that we're ready. And it just wasn't something that truly clicked with us. And now with 8 seniors who have all waited for this moment, it's what we've all looked forward to for almost 6 years now. And it's that key that has changed everyone's attitude, that there's no more excuses. There's no more games where, hey, we should have won, we didn't win. It's life or death at this point, and we've waited for this for a long time, and we're really excited to just go out there and get it.
Well, I think the whole thing is kind of a game changer for all of us. I mean, I think not just for women's soccer, it's going to be for everybody this coming season, and I think that's going to be probably the overall theme, right, of this season and this year. So it's been for how many years, championship ready kind of thing has been our motto, and we're there, and it's fun. And I agree with these guys, the things they've said. It's we can't really do much with them as far as like telling them they have to do stuff in the summer. That's illegal for us to do, and they've done it on their own, where they're here every day at 6 a.m. and they're working out together as a unit, as a team. It's been most of the team here all summer. And then at nights they're out on the field doing their own, like, captain's practices or whatever you want to call them, scrimmages on their own. So they are motivated. They are self-motivated. They know it's their job. It's their responsibility. And that's been a big change for us. So, and it's come from them. It's not coming necessarily from us. So I think they've changed the culture. They've changed the whole idea of what our team is about.
I think it's definitely at a different place. I think it's at a better place. And I think that we're on the same page in terms of we're focused, we're confident this year, and we're motivated. And I don't think we've ever been so motivated and so excited about a season. I mean, the girls all come into practice at 6 a.m. and we're excited to be there. And I think that says a lot. Not many people can do that.
Says an awful lot.
Yeah. And one thing I'll say about when I was watching the World Cup, they would call the substitutes game changers. And I'm sticking that in my back pocket and keeping it because I feel like that's totally how it is with our team. They're not just fillers. They really are game changers. People on the bench may not start, but they come in and make a difference. And we can see that just in pickup in the summer, and that's awesome.
And we have 7 new freshmen. I don't know what position they play. I don't know if they're good. Sometimes I don't know where they're from. But it's just that exciting change that we have numbers, we have the competitive attitude for our own positions within the team, let alone with different teams. But just over the years, we've seen freshman classes who have come in and made an extreme difference right from the start. I mean, we've had freshman of the week or freshman of the year for 2 years now, Hannah and Lydia.
Years. Yep.
So just the freshmen coming in have made an immediate impact, and I think that's helped a lot with the transition to Division I and recruiting outside of Nebraska, and also with the Division I changes that UNO has made with the facilities and commitment to the program academically and athletically. And I see the entire program changing, and that is emphasized by the level of talent we get each year with the freshman class. Came in as a center defender, moved to center mid, now goalie. The way it happened was just unfortunate. 2 players get injured, and they throw in the 6-foot tall girl who used to play basketball. Whatever.
I used to play basketball.
You're not 6 foot tall. So I just took to it. I love learning different things about soccer, and I always love challenges, and I work better under pressure than not. So goalie is a little bit of a pressure situation. Just kind of took to it, and now having an off season and really getting to prepare and accept the fact that I am goalie and it is full time, and learning the different roles of that position has been great, and it's been a wonderful learning experience, and having different points of view from the men's team goalies and them helping me out, and then having different goalie coaches come in with our new goalie coach and Adam, our new assistant coach, all helping me out. It's been great to just learn the position, and it's been kind of nice that I've been naturally good at it. As a field player, I was never the best. I was good. I was never the best. And as a goalie, I've had that natural instinct and natural ability, and that's exciting, and that just keeps motivating me. And having the support of the team is phenomenal.
And the other team. Haley made a save, and this girl said something about the save, and I was like, she's not even our actual goalie. And they were like, what? I was like, yeah, so.
Well, you got to understand Haley. She did her undergraduate work in 3 years. So that's, takes a lot. And now she's going to be in graduate school for the next 2 years. So she has 2 years of eligibility. So she finished pretty much a full season as the goalkeeper, and she's going to continue to get better. And it's just training, and it's just playing and experience. This year is going to be different because she's going to have more experience in what she's in that position, and that's going to make a big difference for her. So, she's competitive, and that's part of it, and take on a new challenge, and that's part of her mentality. So, I think all those things fit. The other thing that when you in that position is important, obviously, but one of the important things is that the rest of the team trusts that person. And so I would say to Haley, no, you did not play horrible in the beginning, because right away the rest of the team trusted what she was doing. And that's why she had 100-something saves and had shutouts, and we won games, and that's part of it. That's a big, big, big part of it, is that trust by the rest of the team. So, and she earned that from them.
Women's sports are on the rise, and I think that we, as a smaller school and a women's program, first time in Division I, we have a lot to prove to people. I think we're underestimated, and I think that could be used to our advantage. I think we're going to do big things this year.
The Women's World Cup has done a great job bringing awareness to women's soccer. Just seeing the rallied support and seeing that there's been giant fan bases all getting together for the watching the games. I think that's done wonders for the sport itself. For UNO specifically, I think it's this athletic department and all of the changes that they've been willing to make, and seeing how that gets affected with the fan base this year is exciting, and I hope it does well. But for UNO specifically, I definitely think it's this department more than the World Cup.